Hello and welcome back to a new update from the heart of Lego City. Today we're going to work on the elevated railway because I need the space right here. So the space inside of this half circle which the train tracks make. So I've already expanded the train track right there with this straight track. So we have this small gap right there. Gonna get back to that later, but now I'm going to remove or rebuild the elevated railway so that basically instead of going like this, that it goes more like that and then goes there, so that we really can fill this whole space with new beautiful buildings. So I'm gonna start on that and then I'm gonna get back to you. Alright, and here we now are back with, well, almost the final result. So, like I've said, we have the elevated railway now going the big move and then continuing back down there. And as you can see in this part, this large part where we're crossing the normal train tracks, I have actually used normal Lego train tracks for the normal trains and then just put those rails for the narrow gauge in there. So one reason is for stability because, well, those train tracks are 16 studs long, and the plates I am using here, the black plates, they are only 4 studs long. So this is much more stable and it's different. Yeah, and you could also say that it's like a derailing protection, so that well, or if a train derails, it does not fall off of this part. However, this is not finished yet. That's why I said we're almost finished, because if you've watched the latest video, if you've watched my last video, I reviewed a pretty cool city set, and that city set included some pretty cool parts. So I'd say let's include them in here. And here they are, the 4 bridge pieces from the Lego City Set 7900. And I think they fit perfectly into this scene. The inspiration for this came from some scenes from the elevated railway actually nearby my home. So the elevated railway here in Berlin, and there are some places, some spots where the elevated railway also has to cross a number of train tracks. Here in my city it's only 2. In Berlin it was like when those train tracks were still there. Today there's a park, but when they were still there, it was like 20 train tracks side by side, and they had to cross that with a similar large looking bridge. And I think this is just the perfect spot for such a bridge in the city here. So I'm also very happy with the stability of this, because as you can see, this is stable. This is very, very stable. Although there is such a large gap between the support here and the support there. And I can just demonstrate you that even with the train on the bridge, even then it's still stable enough, and it won't bend or anything like that. So as you can see, this works perfectly. I also think it looks great, aesthetic wise. I think this is a really good looking train bridge for the elevated railway. So I think this has turned out, all in all, absolutely great. And as you can see, we now have a lot of space here. Already have a small building there, but we're gonna fill, hopefully, gonna fill this area with new buildings in the future. Till then, thanks for watching, have a good time, and I see you in the next video. Bye.